Alright y'all, this will be the first of a couple videos I'm going to make on the equipment we have over here. So first off, this is a 4-wheel rubber tire feller buncher, they call it. We just call it a tree cutter, but they make different types. They made some smaller ones with 3 wheels on it. A lot of people use those for thinning and stuff like that, where you have more room to get around. And they make ones that are on tracks that have a long boom on it, kind of like a knuckle boom over there, but it has a cutter head on it. But this is what we got. Pretty good all around size. You can get around thinning pretty good. You can clear cut with it. They make a bigger one. Well, they make lots of different sizes, but they make them bigger than this. This is a 643K John Deere. They make a 843K, which is bigger. I don't know if John Deere makes anything smaller than this or not. But this is a saw head, which means you have these teeth right here that you can change and put on. These are a little dull now. They're about half dull. That one's a little more dull. Anyway, there's like 18 of these on here, and when you're cutting small stuff like pulpwood and thinning and stuff, you can put a half set on, and when you do that, you put this one new. Well, on these particular ones, as bad as this is, you would put that one new, you would skip that one and put that one new. Do every other one, that way it stays balanced, because this thing spins so fast it has to be balanced. I don't know if you're interested in that or not, but there you go. This is the big arm that when you cut the trees, it grabs them in and holds them, and then you shut the little arm up there to hold it, and then you open the big one back and grab another tree. You got this old big space up here where it keeps the trees packed in and keeps them straight. This is mainly a pulpwood head here for thinning and cutting small trees, where you can get a big bunch in there, or cutting small stuff for chipping. You can cut some big trees, but you really only cut one of them at a time and throw them down, or either just cut one side, come around, cut the other side like a saw, and kind of push it over. But for what we do, it works pretty good. We've got smaller tires on here. These are the 28L. The skidder we have is 30.5. They make them bigger and smaller. They make 23s. They make 35s, stuff like that. But these work pretty good for getting around thinning and stuff like we do. I'm not sure the horsepower of this thing, but anyway, this is kind of what we're working with. There's the lights up top. The ones on the side and the front, I replaced them with LED lights because the other ones are kind of dim. But anyway, this is what we got here. Here's the cab up in here. This up here lets you see the tops of the trees, and also it has latches where if you turn it over and can't get out of the doors, you can undo those latches and get out that way. Pedals here work the arms, the big arm shutting and opening. That one over there is left and right. You don't have a gear shifter, or forward or reverse. It's just hydrostat, so you push one pedal or the other. This one does have a steering wheel. Some of them just have a joystick on this side, and it doesn't have a steering wheel. You steer it that way. On the joystick here, it opens and shuts the gathering arm there, and over here is my differential lock. Then you got all of your controls here. Cut the saw head on, fast or slow. Reverses the fan on the radiator to help it cool sometimes. You turn your hydraulic pumps on, and park brake, heat and air conditioner, and controls and all that stuff. Nothing too exciting there. Got Got the display screen here. We got her just about full of fuel. And this is kind of what I see up in here. I want to add a backup camera to this thing, you know, like a skid steer's got, where you don't have to turn around and look back and up. Especially when you're thinning, you do a whole lot of looking backwards and stuff. Looking over to the side, making sure you're not hitting trees with the tires there. Got some old pine drags on the ground here. And anyway, the rest of the video will be some footage of it in action.